Okay, so with these rims, the way I've got the axles, these rims used to have these weed protector, keeps the weeds from wrapping around the axles and getting jammed into the bearings, but this would come right up to the body, part of the rim, but I don't need those, so I've cut them off, and now I just got to flatten this out, flatten this area across the rim so the axle can seat up against it. So that's what I'm machining down now. So I have all 8 rims to do. I've got 6 of them done, I think, now, so just a couple more to go. All right, well, that's another one done. Got 2 left. I got a couple of rims. I got some bangs along the edges, but I'll get them straightened out. No problem. All right. All right, and like usual, I spray this rust converter on stuff, and it's kind of funny. It turns you can see the wheels, steel wheels back there. It turns it, I don't know, kind of a dark blue, gray, black. Some kind of acid chemical reaction. I got some welding to do on these. I got those Argo rings. Just to kind of dress the wheels up a little bit. I'm going to weld them on, grind it all down flat. So this rust converter is just to keep it from rusting between now and then. And then I'll paint the wheels. Yep. So that's 6. Alright, so we're going to do some welding. I really like to get some welding done on this chassis. I want to get the thing painted, but I got a bunch of welding to do, so I'm going to try and get some done and get on with other things. Alright, we're doing a little Argo work tonight, and I've got some holes drilled for the bearings. I just got to open them up to just over 5/8. I'm putting 5/8 bolts because these pillow blocks are made for 5/8 bolts. But yeah, so I just got to open up a tiny bit more, just over 5/8. And yeah, I'm going to mount the bearings, and temporarily I just wanted all the holes drilled before I painted it. So yeah, I'm going to work my way down. I already had these holes drilled, I don't know, 1/2 inch or so. Just need to bump them up a little bit more. And the plan is to put one of these bearings, one on each side here, and then just one over here. So 3 bearings on each shaft. I'm going to do the same here, one there and there, and then just a single again inside there. That should support quite a bit of weight out here. Yeah. So I'm really just kind of test fit and everything. Getting the holes drilled before I get paint on it. I want to see if this is actually going to work. Allen key here. These set screws are in a little bit. That one's good. Yeah. And I should put that bearing on and mark it. There we go. I think I'll run a square on that before I figure out where that's going to go exactly. So I'm not going to mark that, but I'll just get these set up. That drill will take you for a ride if you're if the drill bit gets snagged in something. Oh boy. There you go. So same with that. I'll get it square. I'll run a square on there before I figure out where that bearing's going. So looks like I already had that one drilled. There we go. Okay, so we got 2 long axles and 2 short axles. But I don't have all the axles made yet, so I'm just going to line up this bearing, get this square, this axle square, and drill the holes in that bearing, and then move that one over to the next spot. So what's the best way to get that square? So yeah, so we gotta drill a set of holes there and back here for the short axle. All right. So that just leaves a dimple, so I can use a reasonably sized drill. So we got holes laid out in the back channel. Got some holes laid out that we got to drill. But so we just have to drill, let's say 2, 4, 6, and then we managed to get one drilled back there, but we got to drill one more. So yeah, okay, well, that's a little bit of progress. All right, so we're working on the Argo, and it's got this roll cage on the back that folds up. It's got a hinge, just so that I could, I just wanted to be able to get at the motor and the drivetrain without having to crawl through the cage. So it goes up, but I got a couple linear actuators that I'm going to mount, and I've got it kind of measured out where it's going. So these are the actuators I got. I got a pair of them. It's supposed to be good for 330 pounds, but we'll see. I got the ones with the aluminum bodies and that. But I'm going to put a couple gas struts in here to help too. It's not very heavy, it's just the angles. The angles, it's going to increase the load, I guess, but we'll see. So I'm going to mount them something like that. So, and it doesn't have to go up as high as it does. I don't have no preferred height, just up high enough to be out of the way. So yeah, I'm gonna put one there, one up there, and then same on the other side. So yeah, I'm gonna just mark where those are gonna go and weld them on, and then hook 12 volts up to this and see if it'll lift it. Something like that, I don't know. Well, the question is, will they lift it? It looks cool enough. I'm gonna try jumping these and more or less just cobbling up a little connection here so I can test it. Really curious if there's any chance at all of these lifting it. All right, hopeful. I do have some gas struts I could put in to help, but I want to see if there's any chance at all this will work. Or if it just blows the guts right out the back of them. Oh, that is cool. Okay, that's working. That's awesome. And reverse. That is cool. That really worked out good. I am going to put some gas struts in, just ease the load. But I am happy to see that that actually worked. Let's try a little more. That's cool. Wow. Okay. I like that. I like that. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna weld those up solid and call that a success for now. Alright, well I was really waiting to get those mounted. I've been dreaming about what these actuators would look like and how they'd work and where they'd go. So that finishes up the welding these brackets. I just got to take a quick look over everything, but I think I'm pretty close to ready for paint. I've been putting bearings, drilling holes for bearings. So I got most of the bearing prep work done, and most of the brackets and odds and ends I'm going to need. But I'm sure there'll be something. But I wanted to have as much welding as I could think of done. I'm going to paint it and then start assembling. All right, so that'll be happening very soon.